Hello and welcome to another Driven Catalyst live stream. Today we are doing something fun and cool, I think. I have previously redesigned packaging and artwork for product artwork, I guess, for action figures and pop vinyl figures for other marketing stuff we've done with Driven Catalyst. And since labubus are kind of the big thing right now, I figured it would be fun to not redesign labubus, but to do sort of a play on the blind box trend and make our own Driven Catalyst blind box graphics. So for those who don't know, I have one blind box item I will show y'all. He is a little hug thing. It magnetizes, and then you can change how long the arms are, which we only just figured out last night. Me and my friends did. I've had it for a month now, and we just learned that last night. It has little magnets, and it comes in all different colors. So when you get the box, it has all the different variants. So it has this little guy that looks just like this, but it's in yellow, purple, all the Roy G. Biv, all the colors. And usually for blind boxes, that's the vibe. All the packaging is super duper cute. So I, as someone who likes packaging and branding, I do love them. And then they have a little card that shows all the different options. And then that's, I guess, the extent that I'm going to approach this from. So I want to DIY, come up with some sort of little character for Driven Catalyst. And then we'll come up with whatever little seasonal holiday whatever variants that are going to be on the blind bag card, and then we'll design a little box. We're not going to be able to get to all of that today. Today is going to just be brainstorming sketch session. I've got my iPad, but I'm not going to screen share with it, and we're going to just start cooking with that. I think the mind behind what I'm going to do is I want to do kind of a dad vibe creature. A lot of the creatures and the blind bag characters I feel are very cutesy little baby things. And this will absolutely have that cuteness factor, I think, just because I'm thinking Hello Kitty, I'm thinking Monchichi. All of them have those little eyes, the pop vinyl eyes. But I want it to be kind of a grizzled little Yeti. Like if Jim Gaffigan was a labubu. I'm sorry, Jim. I don't know why you were the example I went with for grizzled little Yeti. I just mean wholesome dad, fun, cutesy. There is a beard. There are glasses. That's what I mean. But I do also want it to be a creature. I don't want it to be a little pop vinyl or an actual baby. But I think I want it to be a creature in the way Monchichi is a creature, where there's a little human face, and it's is this a little monkey, or is this is it Hello Kitty, or you know what I mean? When Hello Kitty wears a little panda costume, where it's a cat dressed up as a panda, and you're for a little moment wondering, is Monchichi a little monkey or a little kid dressed as a little monkey? I want that thought process to happen. So, while brainstorming about this, decided that the name Doodad is kind of fun, since dad, it's sort of dad coded. But I like that it is beyond that. I don't want this to be dominated by dad vibes, I guess. I want it to be just its own thing. But I thought that was a fun name. Also, I think that gets the ball rolling on what the variants will look like. Maybe we just lean into the doodad, the thingamajig type thing. And so we have a doodad that's holding a toolbox, and maybe one with a fork, and they all have their own little weird whatever accoutrement. So I'm just gonna start drawing, and we will see where the wind takes us. I'm starting out with the like Animal Crossing pop vinyl Hello Kitty eyes. And we're going to go from there. Another thing, I feel like all these little blind box things, I feel like a lot of them, or the ones that I think are really cute, are fuzzy or flocked at a minimum. I'm going to go for that. I want them to be like kind of flocked. Cute. Okay. Basically, at this point, all I've drawn is the Reddit logo. But nevertheless, she persisted. I'm going to add little hair. I do like the idea of it being like a Yeti. I also like, do you know the episode of SpongeBob where they coat Squidward in cement and he has the little leaf on his head? And he sees Shaka Khan play? Is that accurate? I feel like I wouldn't really know who Shaka Khan was if not for that being in SpongeBob. So surely it is. But that feels like a ridiculous thing to be wrong about. Like, if I'm wrong, what? You know, send a wellness check if I'm wrong. Not actually, but, you know. Okay. We are still just, it's me and the Reddit logo staring back and forth. I keep adding hair. Part of this, too, I don't know when I decided this or who decided this, but I notice when I see sketch work done digitally online, people often use, and I'm sure there's a good reason for this, but they use a color other than black to sketch in, and it's usually like a red or a royal blue. I'm drawing in mint green. I don't know why. So that actually may be really affecting how I'm thinking about this too. I feel like I do want my thing to have little ears. I think we'll give it like cat ears. Just because why not? And I think I want the way the hair, I want it to be kind of swirly. Surely that kind of would be something that changes between what you get. Like the swirly hair. But who knows? That looks too much like a lion. Okay. I for sure want glasses too. So let me just go ahead and draw the glasses. Because let me tell you, the way I have it right now, with just the eyes and the beginnings of glasses, and then like one little tuft of hair on one of the sides, it looks like Albert Einstein. And that's not what I'm going for. So I think it's going to be paramount to get the glasses on there first to vibe check it and like kind of work around what I know for sure I want. Let's see. Like, I'm sure, too, somewhere there's a BuzzFeed article or some sort of, I don't know, list of top cutest features of toys and characters. Because they all seem to have, like, the doe eyes or the weird little labubu mouth that looks devious. I want to incorporate those features and facets, but I also want to do our own thing with it. So far, it is not going well. I was really hyping myself up while getting everything ready for this live stream too. I was thinking like, oh, this is so creative. This is going to be so cute. People are going to be so shocked and honestly blown away by my enduring creativity. Like, I don't know. I just really expected to have more ideas flowing than this. Maybe I should be treating this like a Web Design Wednesday and pulling up like random word generator and like having it help me out a little. Oh, that helped. Okay, I just sort of angled the eyes. Yeah. That actually did help a lot. And then I never really got glasses on there, right? I find that... Okay. Let's do glasses like this that have a little nose piece. And then they have the little top Wayfarer like horns. But then I want them to be kind of rounded on the bottom to look friendly. No. That does not look friendly. Okay. There, that's cute. We have upgraded from Reddit avatar to Angry Bird. So I'm drawing on these glasses and trying my hardest to make them look cute and fun. Oh wow, it's amazing the way they took my angled eyes from cutesy to angry. I'm going to erase the eyes and continue drawing glasses, knowing full well it's probably the angle that I'm drawing the tops of the glasses. Isn't artwork crazy like that? It is. Especially if you just dork around doing it like I do. Okay. I need to wrap this up, but I will give you an update on where we're at. Let me just sort of finish it. This is something that I think I may need to mull over some more. And ultimately, like, this may end up getting worked on outside of work while I watch whatever evening show I've got on. I say whatever evening show because I know exactly what it'll be. I just don't want to talk about it on live stream. Oh man, I just went to make these glasses tortoiseshell and it didn't look good. These glasses, I think too, the scale on them isn't exaggerated enough. So that's something to work on. Like they need to be bigger. So this is where we're at. I know. I've burnt a lot of daylight doing that. I'll check in. What's next in this process is going to be taking the sketch and vectorizing it, and then we'll start screen sharing. So as that process continues, y'all will be involved and you'll get a front row seat to this journey. Thank you for tuning in. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Goodbye. Hold your labubus tight if you have them, or your lafufus. Yeah, that's all.